How's it going? Oh, I got one more to write out here. I was trying to get my TV moved. It would not slide properly. I'll have to do without. All right, guys, we've got 4 of them filled tonight. We'll probably try a live fill at the end, probably just one tonight. Hope everybody had a good new year. I've had better. The Ohio State Buckeyes, I thought, quite honestly, most of them played well. Never seen a quarterback. What's up, Thomas? Never seen a quarterback so scared of getting hit. It blew my mind. Oh, Julian. Man, oh, man. Every time somebody got near him, he cowered. Like, literally, his body language acted like, please don't hit me. Hell of a time to find out your quarterback's a chicken. Just throwing the ball away like it was the thing to do, allowing interceptions. That's all right. I think the winner of Oregon, Indiana will be the national champion. Can you imagine Indiana as a national champion football team? That just sounds weird to say. They were always a cakewalk on the schedule. Guess I'm rooting for them. I'll stick to the Big Ten. Ole Miss impressing without a real coach or full-time coach. I don't know how you want to say that. It was a little shocking. Shit. Gotta grab a charger. I'll be right back. Sorry about that. iPad's about dead. And I didn't have a charger down here. Well, probably not for trade, Thomas. Right now, I'm a little low on inventory. Yeah, Indiana. I'm picking them to win the rest of this tournament. Indiana is national champion. Hard to wrap the head around. I'll tell you what, watching the Buckeyes play Miami, all I could think was they should have left Miami out and put Notre Dame in. I kept saying that. All right. It's funny because I have a buddy who's a Notre Dame fan, and I was laughing at him because they didn't get in. all I could think while that game was going on was I sure wish it was Notre Dame. All right, guys, this will be the first one. We'll grab a random. We'll let that iPad be on the charger for a few minutes before I try to use it. Jack Sawyer, man, somebody, Bill B hit me up for a trade for Jack Sawyer, and I forgot all about it. I was supposed to see if I had a flash helmet for him. I don't think I did. Yeah, I don't have a Jack Sawyer Buckeye or Steeler. All right, guys, this is the first break listed tonight at 6. First up, we had tie with San Francisco getting Jacksonville. Bill, Pittsburgh, Denver. Nathan, Kansas City, Seattle, Chargers and Browns. Tyler, Cincinnati, Washington. Bill, Dallas, New Orleans. Mike, Baltimore and Philly. Jets and Dolphins. Al, Green Bay, New England. Zach, Minnesota, Vegas. Vlad, Indy, Tampa Bay. Al, Buffalo and the Rams. Houston and Tennessee. Nick, Atlanta and Chicago. Find the helmets. Carolina, Arizona. And Scorching Sports Cards, getting the Giants. Whew. All right, guys, we got ties. San Francisco, Jacksonville. Bill, Pittsburgh, Denver. Nathan, Kansas City, Seattle. Chargers and Browns. Tyler, Cincinnati, Washington. Bill, Dallas, New Orleans. Mike, Baltimore, Philly. Jets and Dolphins. Al, Green Bay, New England. Zach, Minnesota, Vegas. Vlad, Indy, Tampa Bay. Al, Buffalo, Houston, Rams and Titans. Nick, Atlanta, Chicago, Carolina and Arizona. And Scorching Sports Cards, Detroit and the Giants. All right. Oh, extra long cord. Keep it plugged in while we do this. Nice. Hello. There we go. Copy all. What the hell do you keep doing this for? Copy. Do have a few more items for the Christmas break. I'm giving it all away tonight. Get that stuff, that box. It's all for giveaway. Stuff I've saved up to giveaways. So that's what we'll do tonight. Get it over with. All right, guys. 5 times to get our random multiplier. 4, 5. We're going to number 4 tonight. Times 4 on everything. I think we got 95 boxes filled tonight. That leaves about 10 or 12. I didn't fill. Usually I can find people that sell a lot in bulk, multiple teams. I've been failing on that here lately. All right, guys, 2-boxer. 4 times. 1, 2, 3, and 4. We're going 27, 151. 27's there. Let's see, what number is that? Oh, shit. Cord. 27 and 151 for both here. $27, $151. All right, guys, looking for some big stuff. Last Saturday was all big. See if we can do it again today. All right, we're going to start it with box 27. Here we go. Good luck. Miami on the flash. Miami in this one. Mike. All right, Mike. So let's see what we got for you. Both earpieces. Beckett. Authenticated. Get it around to the front. There it is. The linebacker. Nice hit. I don't think he's in the Hall of Fame yet. Is he? I don't think he is, but I think he should be. That is great. Zach Thomas, Miami Dolphins. Nice hit, Mike. They don't make a bad Miami helmet. Every one of those looks cool with their colors. Kind of jealous as a Steeler fan. We got some duds. Miami never gets a bad helmet. Good for them. All right, guys. Box 151. Here we go. BSR4, New York Giants. Scorching sports cards. Somebody put a tag on. I don't know what the tag means. There it is. That is Beckett and two other authentications. I don't know what SM is, and I don't know what the other one is, but that's all right. It's Beckett. We'll call it Beckett. Vlad says Bill. That is Bill Parcells. Super Bowl 21 and I think 25 champions. I love that helmet. Bill Parcells. I think that's the first time I've pulled a Bill Parcells. I love it. That is awesome. Nice hit, Ray. Bill Parcells. That's a beaut. And Vlad is interested if available. Man, Bill Parcells. I've never seen him on the other teams. What, the Jets and the Patriots? And I guess he catched the Cowboys too. He did a lot with the Cowboys. I think he brought in Tony Romo, didn't he? He drafted Tony. Sure, he's in the Hall of Fame. All right, guys. Next one is a one box. Get it set up to go. Zach Thomas and Bill Parcells. I'm a little nervous about tomorrow. Ray, a Browns guy? I think that's Ray's team. Is that your team, Ray, the Browns? Yeah, if the Steelers lose tomorrow, I'm going to be a bitter, whiny guy for a week. Both my teams out. No chance for championship this year. I was really hoping that the NFL was scripted, which I'm not saying it is, but if it is, that they would want to see an old guy like Aaron Rodgers win the Super Bowl, on his way out or something. I thought that'd be a great story if they chose to use it. No way you can convince me the last play against Cleveland last week wasn't pass interference. I don't know what they were looking at. I probably just figured Marquez Valdes-Scantling would drop the ball. He's pretty good at that. So, I don't know. I'm not whiny, but a little bit. I was glad to see that Myles Garrett didn't break the sack record in 16 games. The 16 games that Michael Strahan and TJ Watt used to set it. A little bitter. Let's see. We got Zach, San Francisco, Minnesota, Jacksonville, and the Chargers. Mike, Baltimore, and the Raiders. Zach, Cincy, Houston. Mike, Kansas City, Detroit, Indy, and Carolina. Bill, Pittsburgh, Chicago, and Dallas, Denver, New Orleans, and New England. Mike, Buffalo, Washington, Al, Green Bay, the Rams, and Eagles. Got the Jets, Titans, and Giants. Scorching sports cards, Miami Dolphins, Arizona Cardinals. Nathan, Seattle. Nathan, not Natalie. Tampa Bay. Did not realize I was at a restaurant going through there tagging that stuff. Nick, Atlanta. Cleveland. That was funny. That was actually a girl that I graduated high school with. I was like, holy shit, Natalie Hamilton. What the heck? I don't know how it happened. All right, 4 times 1 helmet. 1, 2, 3. By the way, did anybody? Oh, is it really? That's funny. And 4, box 35. Did anybody watch Stranger Things? I loved it. 35 is there. Did it 4 times. I'm a sucker for Stranger Things. I thought it was great. Still on season 4? Oh, man, season 5 is awesome. You're on the last episode? Yeah, when it came out New Year's Eve, as soon as the Buckeyes broke my heart, I figured I could cheer myself up with a little bit of Stranger Things. No spoilers here, but I'll tell you what, the character of Will, man, that dude went from my least favorite to ended up my favorite. All right, guys, box 35. Here we go. Good luck. Saving for later. I had to watch it. Nice. Carolina. Been a while since we pulled a Carolina. Mike, doubling up on the night. Carolina Panthers. Beckett authenticated. Both earpieces are in. Boom. It's another linebacker. Another good linebacker. I don't think he'll have to wait as long as Zach Thomas to get in the Hall of Fame. I think they'll both get there eventually. But that's going to be Luke Kuechly. That's it, Mike. Luke Kuechly, Carolina Panthers. Well, I thought the Panthers were going to pull it out tonight. I was at the restaurant eating. I guess we was listening to a band also. It was a bar band. They're pretty good. But I thought, I don't know, I thought maybe Carolina had a chance there at the end. It's kind of rooting for Baker. I don't know why, but I liked Baker when he was in Cleveland. I was hoping when he was a free agent, after his season with the Rams, that he would go to Pittsburgh. It just wasn't to be. Steelers don't care who their quarterback is until almost training camp. In Seattle. There we go. All right, we got a 2-boxer here. Oh, you're welcome, Mike. Nice. Getting a little bit of a roll going. All right, guys, randoms for this one. Nathan, not Natalie, Kansas City. Houston. It is ironic that your daughter's name was Natalie. It's kind of crazy. Mike, San Francisco and Dallas. Jacksonville and Philly. Get your Eagles one way or the other. Nick, Atlanta, Arizona. Jesse, Cincinnati and Denver. Nick, Chicago and Green Bay. Carolina and the Chargers. That is funny. Bill, Pittsburgh, Dallas, and Minnesota. Jets, Saints, and Patriots. Al, Rams, Bills, and Dolphins. Washington, New England, and Tennessee. Vlad, Indy, Cleveland. Man, I got Facebook banned again today. Scorching Sports Cards, Detroit, Vegas. It was weird, though, because it's only my regular name, and this time it actually lets me comment on my own page, so that's kind of good. Nathan. Oh, man, was that Seattle and Tampa Bay? Usually when it bans me, I can't write or type on anything. These Facebook bans are getting a little bit out of hand. I think I should probably take blame for my Facebook bans, but I'll tell you what, if there's one thing that gets me going where I say stupid stuff, it's baseball rules conversations. That sounds pathetic, but man, I like to umpire. This is $2. We got 70 and 87. 87 is there. Damn, I'm old. 70, 68, 64. 70 is there also. Got them both. 70 and 87. $70 and 87. 87's coming from way down on the bottom. Good grief. They all stayed in there. All right, we're going to start box 70. Did I read them off? I didn't read them off. Nathan, Kansas City, Houston. Mike, San Francisco, Jacksonville, Baltimore, and Philly. Nick, Atlanta, Arizona. Jesse, Cincy, Denver. Nick, Chicago, Carolina. Green Bay and the Chargers. Bill, Pittsburgh, Dallas, Minnesota. Jets, Saints, and Patriots. Al, Rams, Bills, Dolphins, Commanders, Patriots, and Titans. Vlad, Indy, Carolina. Scorching, Detroit, Vegas. And Nathan, Seattle, Tampa Bay. Whew. I'm stuffed. Gosh, I ate too much. All right, guys. Box 70. Here we go. Went to a barbecue place. They had a band playing. Take a fat guy to a barbecue place. It's over. I think the only place I eat more at would be a buffet. Box 70. Dallas, the Cowboys. Bill. Bill with the Cowboys. Both earpieces. Radkey authenticated. Newer Cowboy. I do not know what he's shooting for. I think it's his number. Is that his number 54? Maybe 54? I remember the name. That is Jalen Smith. Jalen Smith with the Cowboys. Don't know much about him. Think he's a younger guy. Nice hit, Bill. Jalen Smith, Dallas Cowboys. You're welcome, Bill. All right. So stuffed. Box 87. This is the second box of this two-boxer. We got one more pre-filled one-boxer, and then we'll try a live fill. Probably just one live fill. Then I'll do the Christmas break, holiday giveaway, whatever you want to call it. That'll be it for tonight. Carolina. Nick. 2 Panthers in one night. Hold on a second. Make sure. Carolina. Yep. More Carolina Panthers in there. Okay. All right. Stallback. I don't think I have Roger in there right now. 2 earpieces. Schwartz authenticated. 99 Pro Bowl. Number 7. That is the old quarterback. Steve Berline. Man, Berline bounced around. I remember that season. That 99 Pro Bowl season with Carolina. I do put up some numbers. It's crazy. Nice hit, Nick. Steve Berline and Jalen Smith in that one. All right, guys, we whittled it down to the last pre-fill. Should be back to normal this week, by the way. Break Thursday and Saturday. All the holidays are out of the way. I might take one day off in January My wife was saying she wanted to do something, so there's a chance we do that. But January should be a normal schedule. Some of my shipping, man, it got awkward this week. Like my normal guy is off, so everything got picked up later. Panthers in that one was Nick. Vlad, you had Indy and Cleveland. In this one, I haven't checked yet. Detroit and Pittsburgh. Yeah, Easter's the next holiday, but it's a Sunday, so it shouldn't bother us too much. When my son went to school in West Virginia, we used to go to this resort out there at some, I don't know, it's a small lake. But man, I loved it. Kind of wish we'd do that again. But as my family gets older, we got girlfriends and everything else now. So not we, my son. Can't do that kind of stuff. All right, in this one boxer, Nathan, you had Kansas City and Seattle, Jets and Jags. Zach, Minnesota, San Francisco, Tennessee, Houston. Mike, Baltimore, Buffalo, Arizona, and Miami. Vlad, Dallas, New England. Man, I'll tell you what, I love Christmas, honestly. I might be a little Christmas crazy. Tyler, Cincinnati, and the Giants. I used to love Black Friday shopping when it back when it was full contact. When I was younger, it was fun. Al, Green Bay Rams and Raiders. Carolina could be the team to have tonight. Washington and Cleveland. Loved Black Friday shopping when people were pushing and shoving. I don't know if they still do it. I don't see any reports of it. Nick, Atlanta, Chicago. Chargers, Colts. Scorching, Denver, Detroit. New Orleans and Philly. I just don't decorate my yard. My wife wanted to put up Christmas lights. I did not. What the hell? Oh, there it is. Bill, Pittsburgh, Tampa Bay. We do not decorate the outdoors for Christmas. We put up a tree, and my wife puts up some knickknacks, and I'll tell you what, this year she left them up longer than normal. Normally on the 26th, she has that stuff in a box in the closet. Christmas is over. We're ready for next year. All right, 4 times. 1 box. Tell myself. 3, 4. We got 27. 25, 18, 32, 28, 31, 34, 30, 24. No 27. No 27. 205. It's 5. It is there. 205 is there. That make it 5 times on the random. Box 205. Whew. $205. And in this one, Nathan, Kansas City, Seattle, Jets and Jags. Zach, Minnesota, Tennessee, San Fran and Houston. Mike, Baltimore, Buffalo, Arizona, Miami. Vlad, Dallas, New England. Tyler, Cincinnati and the Giants. Al, Green Bay, Carolina, Rams, Washington, Vegas, and Cleveland. Nick, Atlanta, Chicago, Chargers and Colts. Scorching, Denver, New Orleans, Detroit, and Philly. And Bill, Pittsburgh, and Tampa Bay. Some of the people at our party tonight couldn't get what they wanted. They were out of it. So they gave us all free desserts, and I had a piece of cake to go along with. Oh, man, I'll tell you what. Whew. I'm filled to the gills. All righty. Green Bay is a Packer. Got a face mask. I remember that face mask. When this came in, it's been a long time ago. When it came in, they had it on there all weird, so it is not real tight. I fixed it, but not completely. So Green Bay was Al. This one is Beckett authenticated. Both earpieces are in. There he is. I believe he's a first-round pick. The next great Green Bay wide receiver, maybe. Nice hit, Al. Matthew Golden. Nice hit. Man, that sucker was in there for a minute. I haven't even looked. I don't know how his season has gone this year. All right, guys, let me get this typed in. It's going to be a two-boxer. There it is. Two-boxer, 40th spot. Grab one if you want one. This will be our only live fill tonight. Then we're going to the Christmas box of goods, giving some stuff away. Alrighty, here we go. First up, switch it to live chat, make sure. First up, Bill, San Francisco. Ray, Detroit. Bill, Dallas. Nathan, Kansas City. Oh, excuse me. Tyler, Cincinnati. Dave, just laid on Cincy. Mike, Baltimore. Bill, Pittsburgh. Yeah. Zach, I'm guessing that's the Chiefs. They're taking. Nick, Atlanta. ATL. Halfway home. Dave, Chicago. Zach laid on Detroit. Bill, Minnesota. Nathan, Seattle. Vlad, Indy. Mike, Buffalo. Dave, laid on Steelers. Got your Eagles. We got 2 spots left. Dave. Let's get the Eagles pulled. Where are the Eagles? There they are. Eagles. And then Dave got Denver. And Zach closing us with the Jets. Jets. I saw a reel of some Jets fan. He's a young kid. He's probably 14, 15. And they asked him how he felt about the Jets. And he was like, I hate this team. I was born into them, and I always loved them. But I hate this team. I thought that was hilarious. Jets had some tough luck, man. I'm going to get our box before I pull randoms so I can put it back on the charger for a little bit and not have that cord in the way. Four times. 2 boxes. 2, 4, 6, 8. 3, 4, 28, and 56. 30, 33, 34, 31, 28. And the other one was 56. It's there too. Both of them are there. 28 and 56. Put the iPad on the charger. And pull some randoms. All right, guys. Bill, you had San Francisco. Got the Jags. Ray, Detroit. Tennessee. Bill, Dallas. The Rams. Nathan, Kansas City. New England. Tyler, Cincinnati. Washington. Mike, Baltimore. Tampa Bay. Bill, Pittsburgh. New Orleans. Nick, Atlanta. Carolina. Dave, Chicago. Houston. Bill, Minnesota. The New York Giants. Man, I didn't change my pin, and now I'm going to be confused. Nathan, Seattle. Miami. Vlad, Indy. Vegas. Mike, Buffalo. And Cleveland. Dave, Philly and Denver. Arizona and the Chargers. Man, my light looks weird on there. Could just be the angle of my computer, but looks different than normal. And Zach, you close us up with the Jets. And you get the Green Bay Packers. All right. Bill, San Francisco, Jacksonville. Ray, Detroit, Tennessee. Bill, Dallas and the Rams. Nathan, Kansas City, New England. Tyler, Cincy, Washington. Mike, Baltimore, Tampa Bay. Bill, Pittsburgh, New Orleans. Nick, Atlanta, Carolina. Dave, Chicago, Houston. Bill, Minnesota, and the Giants. Did I already say the Giants? I don't think I did. I don't see him. I said him, but I found him. Nathan, Seattle, Miami. Vlad, Indy, and Vegas. Mike, Buffalo, Cleveland. Dave, Philly, Arizona. Denver, and the Chargers. And Zach, the Jets and Packers. All right, we had box 28 and 56. 28. 56. It's kind of weird. Half of 56 is 28. Mathematical shit there. Looks bright. All right, I thought so. I don't know. Maybe I ate so much I'm radiating. I don't know. Did drink some water from there. There it goes. Kind of fixing itself. Awkward. All right, box 56. Here we go. Good luck. Remember, after this, we'll do the giveaway. I'm emptying the box tonight. We'll go through each break, do one item each break. If there's an extra item, we will come back to it. We'll come back to the first one or something. I don't know. We'll figure something out. All right, first item. Atlanta item. First helmet. Nick. The Atlanta Falcons. Got an earpiece there. This is obviously a VSR4, which is the only helmet I've seen this guy sign, oddly enough. Beckett authenticated. Brand new player. Rise Up. 25 first round pick. I have no clue why the 25 first round pick signs a whole bunch of VSR4s, but that's all I can find him on. That is Jalen Walker. Nice hit, Nick. Jalen Walker, VSR4. Again, that's the only helmet I've seen him sign. Different, but I like it. Nice hit. First round pick. I think he's playing pretty well this year, isn't he? That is cool. I like the red ink on the black. Man, I'll tell you what, it's not a bad year for first round picks unless you were the team that picked Shamar Stewart. Did see he got his first sack. Can't stop winning. That's a hell of a problem to have. I don't know what it feels like, but I've heard it's fun. Box 56. Tell you what, it's a good problem to have. This did not last long. Had a few of these. Chrome. Gotta love the chrome. Atlanta Falcons. It's only in there for a few. Well, it's been there for a while, I guess, a few weeks. I don't know what long is anymore. JSA authenticated. 2 earpieces. Julio. Nice hit. Nick. Double Falcon. Man, we doubled 2 Panthers, 2 Falcons. Boy, the South was on it tonight. Got a Dolphin and 4 other helmets from the South. Nice hits, Nick. All righty. Let's get rid of this box. Put the iPad back. All right, guys. First break. Play the lottery tomorrow. Heck yeah. Or just slip me 6 numbers. All right, here we go. 5 times for the first break. And then we'll get an item. Item 13, if it's there. 8, 15, 12, 10. I'm not going to hit it again. It's going to be the next item down. Item 13 is not there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2, 4, 5. We only got 1 extra item, so that actually works out. Item 6, if it's there. That's 7 in the box. 10, 12, 15, 8. 16 is the next one. 16 is Patriots throwback mini helmet signed by Matthew Judon. So that is a Patriots mini. The freebie in the first break going to whoever had the Dolphins. Dolphins hitting that break. Mike. Mike with the Christmas mini. Congrats, Mike. I'll put it back under. I think I'm going to start doing the dollar break again next week when the Christmas items are all gone. All right, 5 more times. Four. What the hell in the move? 4. Stuck on 98. 99. There it goes to 100. 16 is at top. We just did that. 6. I can't remember if 6 was left. I don't think 6 was. Nope. We got the jersey 7, 12, 15, and 8. So 20 is not there. I just read it. 7 is there. 7 is going to be this jersey. Al Shahir. I'll be honest with you. I'm not exactly sure who Al Shahir is. I'm guessing that's a 49ers jersey. Al Shahir, number 51, probably a linebacker. I guess it could be a Nebraska jersey too. You know what? One way to find out. Let's see who Al Shahir is. That's obviously a full last name. Anybody know who that is? Coming up with Aziz Al Shahir. Let's see if he was on I don't know who this jersey's for. Aziz Al Shahir, that's Houston. Oh, he was San Francisco. So that's a Niners inside linebacker. He's still playing. I don't know how I forgot who he is. That's all right. The Aziz Al Shahir jersey going to second break. Whoever had the Chicago Bears in break 2. Bill. Bill getting Aziz Al Shahir on the Niners jersey. All right, third break. 5 more times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Item 7. That was item 7. Damn, that was weird how that's working. 3. I don't think 3 was there. I've got 12, 10, 15, and 8. 8's next. 8 is going to be a Greg Pruitt Cleveland Browns jersey. Greg Pruitt, Cleveland Browns. That's going to go to third. Wait a minute. Okay, there's a second. Got to use different colored pens. Man, I'm screwing this up. Oh, you're welcome, Bill. The Ravens. The Ravens spot gets Greg Pruitt. Baltimore was Mike. Mike getting Xmas Pruitt. Nice hit, Mike. Greg Pruitt, Cleveland Browns. All right, on to break 4. Low battery, we know. How low? 5%. We're good. 3, 4, 5, 18. I can't remember if I said 18 was there. We've got 15, 12, and 10. 15, 12, and 10. The first one I come to is 15. So item 15 for this one. Going to be a Shaq Leonard Indianapolis Colts jersey. Signed Darius. I think that was before he went by Shaq. But Shaq Leonard on the Colts in the fourth break, I believe, going to the Cleveland Browns. Cleveland in that one. Al getting the Shaq Leonard. Fell on the floor. Pick him back up. Al got the Shaq Leonard. Congratulations, Al. Oh, got to mark it, dummy. Jesus. Okay. In the fifth break. 15. That's not there. It's 12 and 10. 12 is the first one. 12 is a Javi Lopez Atlanta Braves red jersey. Javi. That green is on the bag, not the Javi. Javi Lopez Atlanta Braves. Get this last one out. Throw that box over there. Been in my way for a month. And the last break, Javi going to the Dolphins. Miami in the last break was a random, I think. Yep. Nathan getting the Javi. The last one we have is going to be Gavin Lux on the Dodgers. I'm going to put in numbers 1 through 5. That'll be the breaks. Shit. We'll do it 5 times. That's going to be break 2. So Gavin Lux, Los Angeles Dodgers, my least favorite team in the major leagues. And break 2. That was excellent. Bill got the first one in there. Whoever had the Baltimore Ravens. Break 2, Baltimore went to Mike. So Mike getting the Christmas Gavin Lux. All right, guys, let's recap it. We had Zach Thomas, Bill Parcells, Luke Kuechly, Jalen Smith, Matthew Golden, Steve Berline, Julio Jones, and Jalen Walker. In the Christmas break, Mike got the Matthew Judon Mini. Mike in the second break got the Gavin Lux. Bill got the Aziz Al-Shahir. In the third break, Christmas went to Mike with Greg Pruitt. Break 4, Christmas was Al with Shaq Leonard. And in the fifth break, it was Nathan with Javi Lopez. All right, guys, that's it for tonight. I'll be back on Thursday if something happens. I hope you will too. I appreciate the fills. Hope you enjoyed it. I know I did. Happy New Year, everyone. I hope 2026 is the best year yet. All right, guys. See you next time.